Alright, welcome back everybody. Sorry for the week lacking normal content. I guess every 7 or 8 weeks I need like something of a break. But here we are, back again, another round of fresh data, and not just the normal weekly data either, but the EIA's monthly data release as well. Some of the highlights of which are, now keep in mind this data is technically for January, but here we have the continued drastic, sharp upward spike of the amount of petroleum being used to make ethylene. Now normally today, after the whole shale revolution thing, we've actually been making a lot of ethylene from natural gas. However, during this winter, as harsh as it was, especially as you can see with how high we spiked up in January, such enormous amounts of natural gas were being used for heating that we actually had to switch back over to making ethylene from petroleum for a while. Coinciding also with all the harsh winter weather, we can see the U.S. jet fuel and gasoline consumption levels dropping significantly for that month, coming from obviously enormous amounts of snowfall and other severe winter weather, canceling hundreds, thousands of flights, snowing out and blocking highways and thus preventing ground travel as well. Diesel fuel consumption, however, actually rose during this past January. It went up rather sharply as a result of that severe winter weather causing a lot of power outages, which resulted in a lot of backup generators having to be used, many of which run on diesel, and all the snow that came with that harsh winter weather having to be cleared, and the overwhelming majority of those snow clearing vehicles running off of diesel as well. Now for just the weekly data, for the past 4 weeks now, U.S. oil production has been increasing by its regular rates, climbing from 10.36 up to 10.38, 10.4, and now with this latest data from last week, climbing up to 10.42 million barrels per day. U.S. overall total oil consumption has been steadily climbing over the past several weeks, from around 19.5 million barrels per day up to just under 21 million barrels per day as of this week's data. U.S. natural gas production, though on an overall upward trend for the past couple weeks, has been relatively unchanged, hanging out at around 89 billion cubic feet per day, only really going up or down by 0.1. As we're now heading into April, U.S. natural gas consumption is gradually beginning to subside as the lingering cold winter temperatures are starting to retreat. Natural gas underground storage inventories have been drawn down to about 1.3 trillion cubic feet, and there's still likely going to be a few more withdrawals, but by the end of the withdrawal season, it's probably only going to be brought down to 1.2 or 1.15 trillion cubic feet, which by all means is lower than it would normally get down to, but not the lowest that it has been in recent times. For upcoming and future trends, I'm doubling down on my call that this summer, the U.S. is going to break its previous average daily jet fuel consumption record from way back in the summer of 2000. I believe it was August or July was the month in particular. I definitely see us breaking that record. That's about all we have for today. So, thanks everybody for watching. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe and stick around for more information if you haven't already. Links to various EIA and other sites where you can monitor and track some of this data yourself will be in the description below, along with links through which you can support the channel via either Patreon or PayPal. I'll see everybody around next time.